What is going on, guys? I'm from UCGym.com, and today I want to show you how to make the oatmeal I eat about 5 times a week. And I usually eat this for either breakfast or pre-workout because it has a great amount of carbs and it has pretty good amount of protein. So to make this oatmeal, you're going to need these ingredients, which are milk, peanut butter, oatmeal, and chia seed. So first we're going to use the oatmeal. Now for the quantity of the oatmeal, I use around 3/4 of a cup to a cup, depending on how I'm feeling, but that's just a ballpark estimate of how much I use. And then after that, I add the chia seed. And for the chia seed, I use about a tablespoon because that is the recommended serving, and you really don't need that much. So you're going to mix it around. And then after that, you add the milk. Now you can use almond milk or water, whatever you want, but I use milk because milk has more protein than almond milk and a lot more protein than water. So you just pretty much cover the oatmeal with milk, not too much, just enough so that it's about a 1-to-1 ratio. And then you just mix it around, and if you found you added too much milk or not enough milk, then you add more milk or you add more oatmeal to make it thicker. So as for the time in the microwave, you should go for around about 1:30. We're going to do about 3 minutes total, so it's going to be a 1:30 for the first round, and then it's going to be another 1:30 after I mix it around and coat everything evenly. So I'll get back to you once the 1:30 is up. Okay, so the 1:30 ended, and now what we're just going to do is get a spoon and mix everything around to make sure it's coated evenly. And a tip when making oatmeal with milk or almond milk is that the oatmeal tends to foam up and spill over the edges after a certain amount of time, which is around the 2-minute to 2:30 mark. So once it starts to foam up and spill over, you're just going to stop the microwave, mix it around, get out any of the extra air, and keep it cooking until it's well done. So I'll get back to you once the other 1:30 is over. Okay, so the oatmeal looks about done. Now the oatmeal is going to be very, very hot, so what you're going to want to do is use a mitts. So I need 2 hands for this, so I'll get back in a second. Okay, so the oatmeal is ready, and it is a little milky, but that's fine. And now what I do after this is I grab my peanut butter of choice, which is creamy, and if you don't have creamy, you can use chunky. Now chunky is a little better because it adds more texture to the oatmeal, but it's all up to you, whichever kind of peanut butter you want to use. But I'm using creamy peanut butter. Now what you're going to do is pretty much plop it on top, or just use this spoon, leave it on top, and then leave the other one in the sink. But what I do is I put the peanut butter in there in the middle, and I let the peanut butter melt, so it's easier to eat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just milk, oatmeal, chia seed, and peanut butter. So we have your protein from the milk, protein from the peanut butter, and carbs from the chia seed and oatmeal. So it's a pretty balanced meal, and it's pretty good for you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's not really a complicated thing to eat, but it is pretty good and it helps you through your workout. So yeah, if you want to see more things like this, head over to UCGym.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!